guys, time for another playthrough with Mrs. Steck. I'm going to be working on the flute part in our Tradition of Excellence technique book. We're on page 10 and we're going to go through numbers 32, 33, and 34. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started. Let's go ahead and go through the counting for, I'm going to zoom in one time just because I think that's a little bit small, maybe two. Let's give it one more. Okay. I'm going to go through the counting for number 32. Quarter notes each get one beat, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4. Half notes each get 2 beats. We combine those by putting a tie or a dash in between. Again, quarter notes each get their own number. Then 1-2. Parentheses to show we have a rest. It's a half rest, so it gets 2 beats. Then 1, sorry, it's a terrible 1, 2, 3, 4, 1-2, 3-4, and 1, 2, 3. That one really got away from me. And whole notes get the entire measure, which is 4 beats. So we're going to do 1 through 4 for that one. Okay, so with my metronome, let's go ahead and clap and count that. All right, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Off. And there's no repeat for this one. It's one of few that we've had for a little while that have not had a repeat. Okay, let's go through the notes. We've got D, F, D, F, D, F. Lots of repeating notes there. Then we've got E flat, G, which is our newest note, E flat, G, E flat. Again, just a back and forth. C, E flat, C, E flat, C, E flat. And then kind of the trickiest part of this one, I think, since we've been going back and forth so much, we've got D, F, D, C, B flat, and kind of working our way down. Remember that G is just the left hand, putting your index finger, middle finger, your ring finger, and then the thumb on the back. So that's G. You can keep your pinky down. You don't have to have it down in order to play that note though, okay? So if you're like, oh no, you probably should keep it down, but if you forget, not a big deal. All right, so that's our new note. D, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, sorry, 2, 3, and the back. F, we put our index finger down on the left hand. Boop, that's F. So D, F, D, F, D, F, then E flat. Index finger is still up, 2 and 3, thumb on the back, and then 1, 2, 3, and the pinky, that's E flat, E flat, G, E flat, G, E flat, G, E flat. So index finger goes down, that one's down. Then C, we just have our index finger on the left hand and pinky on the right. So C, E flat, sorry, this is when I always get confused on myself. So C, E flat, C, E flat, C, E flat, D, F, D, C, B flat. We go back to thumb on the back, index finger on the left hand, our pointer finger or index finger on the right hand, and the pinky. Okay, so that's that. Let's go ahead and go through that one with just the fingers. And 1, 2, here we go. D, F, D, F, D, F, E flat, G, E flat, G, E flat, 2, 3, 4, C, E flat, C, E flat, C, E flat, D, F, D, C, B flat, 2, 3, 4, off. Okay, let's play. Once without the accompaniment and then once with. Remember that you can always slow down these YouTube videos by going to the settings and changing the playback speed. All right, here we go. 2, ready. Fix my posture just a little because I feel a little bit crooked in my chair. So that's always something you can do if you're feeling, oh, I feel kind of like I'm turned away from my hips. You should be nice and in line with your hips so that you're not twisting your body. Let's turn the accompaniment on. 2, ready. Ta-da! 32 down. Let's go ahead and go to the next. Remember, you can repeat any one of these as many times as you want. On to the next. Let's check out number 33, London Bridge. There's one little trick with this one that I want to show you. Since this is normally a duet, and I just want to play part A, but I want to play the entire melody, I will show you. I'm going to adjust this tempo real quick. So what's going to happen is that if I were to play this straight up, you would notice like this top line will, or should be the bottom line will disappear as soon as I hit the play button. At that point, this whole line is gone, and this measure right here, measure 1, 2, 3, 4, that measure is a measure of the melody. So what happens is if I were to play that and leave that off and just kind of like imagine that I'm like just play this rest as it's written, there'll be a gap in the melody. So what I'm going to do, it would, as if I was looking at the book, I would play from the beginning, all 3 of these measures just normal. I'm going to jump down here and then I'm going to jump back up and finish playing. This is only to make it so that I have a complete melody. It's not something that if we were in class and playing, we would do. Like we would go ahead and allow this part B to fill that melody, and you'd have kind of this back and forth between multiple players. We don't have that ability right now. So what we're going to do is I'm just going to play this once I get to this. If that is confusing, you don't have to play that. You can just play this rest, and it will just be a blank 4 clicks. Click, 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 click. Okay. So here is, let's go through the counting for this one real quick. Remember that the slur doesn't change anything for our counting. It just means that we're not going to use our tongue. We're only going to separate the notes with our fingers, making the different notes, because having the different note will change the rhythm because it won't stay hanging out in one spot. Okay. So for this, so far I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3 dash 4 because I've got a half note here, 1, 2, 3 dash 4 again. And then for this one, because I am going to play this, I'm going to go ahead and do the counting down here. 1, 2, 3 dash 4. The rest I would write as 1 through 4 because it's a whole rest, takes the whole measure, which is 4 beats. And I put in parentheses so that you remember that it's a rest. Okay, then I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3 dash 4, 1 dash 2, 3 dash 4, 1, 2 dash 3, and 4. This is a little different than we've seen so far because usually we've seen a half note like these ones where it takes up either the first half of the measure or the second half of the measure. Now we have one that's in the middle of the measure, and that's totally possible because it takes 2 beats, and it doesn't really matter where we put them as long as they fit. Okay, so I start with my quarter note, then I have the half note, which gets 2 beats. It always connects 2 numbers. Those numbers happen to be 2 to 3. Okay, and then I've got beat 4 is a rest. It's a quarter rest, so it gets 1 beat. Let's go ahead and clap and count this one. Ready? And 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, off. So we've got F, G, F, E flat, D, E flat, F, C, D, E flat. Here I've got D, E flat, F, then F, G, F, E flat, D, E flat, F, C, F, D, B flat. Okay. And if you need to pause this and write that in, that's totally fine. I'm going to go ahead and jump into playing through those fingerings, and I'm going to do it while smart music is playing for me. All right, here it goes. 2, ready. F, G, F, E flat, D, E flat, F, C, D, E flat, D, E flat, F. F, G, F, E flat, D, E flat, F, C, F, D, B flat, and again. F, G, F, E flat, D, E flat, F, C, D, E flat, D, E flat, F, F, G, F, E flat, D, E flat, F, C, F, D, B flat. Okay. So that is, you can see how it kind of jumps there. Now, when I push play, that's going to disappear. I happen to have that pretty much memorized, so I don't need to look down at my book. You might need to look at your book if you want to continue doing that whole line just by yourself. Okay, but that's how you can find that melody. I'm going to turn the my part off because as you could hear, that part B plays when I push play. So I want it to be so that you can just hear only the melody, and then we'll turn the accompaniment and the other part back on. But for now, we just want that melody. Here we go. 2, ready. smart music goes and makes me a liar because it didn't disappear on that. The part B didn't disappear that time. It has so many times that I've played this before, so I don't know what happened. It's okay. But it has disappeared before and been an area of much confusion. So I did that during sectionals at least. Let's play through again. I have the my part on, so you'll hear both parts. I have the accompaniment on. And remember that you can, again, repeat as much of this as you want, and you can change tempos as much as you want. Here we go. 2, ready. All right. Last line we're going to do for this one, we have the frog song, which is number 34. This one has a lot of notes in it, but it's not, from a rhythmic standpoint, too tricky. There is one thing that I want to remind you of, something we've seen once before, and that is this little thing that looks like a percentage sign. That is a single measure repeat. It just means, hey, what you did in the measure that came before, just do that again, okay? So let's get the counting written in. 1, 2, 3, 4. Those are all quarter notes. 1, 2, 3-4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3-4. Then I've got 1, 2 in parentheses because it's a rest. 3, 4 in parentheses. Remember, every number should occur only once. Then what we did here, we're going to do here again. I'm going to not write it out because I don't think I have the room for it, but we'll do this rhythm again. So when I clap count it, I will do that. Okay, then 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3-4. Okay. Clapping and counting number 4. And 1, 2, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Again. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Repeat. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Off. All right. Let's go through and name the notes. We've got B flat, C, D, E flat, D, C, B flat, D, E flat, F, excuse me. F, G, sorry, my handwriting is still so bad with this thing. F, E flat, D, jump down to B flat, B flat. Then those are going to happen again, so we'll have another B flat rest, B flat rest, then B flat, C, D, jump up to G, D, C, B flat. Pause there if you need to take a moment to write that into your music. I'm going to go ahead and use Smart Music and go through the fingerings. No accompaniment. I'm going to perform all of these at 80 beats per minute. And then again, remember, you can change the tempo if that's too fast. This has a lot of notes, so that's probably going to be too fast for a while. If not, sweet, you are rocking it and you are on a absolute just spitfire trajectory to get through the rest of this year. You're doing fantastic if that's not too fast, okay? If it's too fast, that's pretty normal, not a big deal, okay? So here we go, just the fingerings, and this will go ahead and play as well. 2, ready, go. B flat, C, D, E flat, D, C, B flat, D, E flat, F, G, F, E flat, D, B flat, B flat, B flat, B flat, B flat, C, D, G, D, C, B flat. Again, B flat, C, D, E flat, D, C, B flat, D, E flat, F, G, F, E flat, D, B flat, B flat, B flat, B flat, B flat, C, D, G, D, C, B flat. All right. No accompaniment. I'm going to go ahead and play through that. Here we go. 2, ready. I'm going to make a small adjustment because I can hear that I'm a little bit out of tune. All right, with the accompaniment now, here we go. 2, ready. Good job, you guys. Fantastically done. Next play along will be coming at you from page 11. Until then, enjoy practicing this. I hope that it was really helpful for you, and I will see you in class. Bye.